Welcome to this lesson in which we'll be taking a look at the chromosome theory of linkage. We have seen what is the concept of linkage. We have also seen what exactly are linked groups, that is the groups of genes which are always exhibiting linkage. We have seen who found it out and who confirmed it. So now let's put forward a step ahead and look into the actual theory which stated the phenomena of linkage. That means there was a time where Punnett and Bateson who found out or who discovered that there is something called linkage, but they could not confirm it. It was the one who was Morgan to confirm this. So after confirmation that yes, there are genes which always have a tendency to stay together, that was put forward in the form of hypothesis which got accepted as a theory that was called as the chromosome theory of linkage. So let's take a look at this chromosome theory of linkage. Yes, let's try talking about this particular theory. So now this theory was put forward by none other than father of experimental genetics, which is Morgan. But Morgan was not alone. Yes, Morgan along with Castle put forward this theory in the year 1911. Yes, so what exactly did they postulate in this theory? What exactly was told by them? Firstly, this theory stated that the genes which have a tendency of linkage, they always remain on the same chromosomes. That means genes which exhibit linkage are present on the same chromosome. Yes. After this, they also hypothesized that maybe these genes are always in a linear sequence. Yes, so genes on the same chromosome which show linkage, yes, they will lie in a linear sequence. Linear sequence means one after the other, correct? After this, they also stated that these genes will always be present together except for occasional crossovers. Yes, we know that genes which are together are exhibiting linkage, but there is a possibility of exception. This exception happens only when you have the phenomena of crossing over. So genes which are linked, yes, we are just writing genes, that means genes which are showing linkage, we are not writing the full one. So genes which are linked stay together except for occasional crossing. Yes, they will always show a tendency to be together except for occasional crossover. And lastly, they also stated that strength of linkage, yes, strength of the linkage is basically inversely proportional. Yes, inversely proportional to what? Inversely proportional to the distance between the linked genes. What are we trying to say with this? Yes, strength of the linkage is inversely proportional to the distance between the genes. What exactly do we mean by this? Well, with this we mean that if the genes are near to each other, then the strength of linkage, that is the tendency to remain together, is high. And if they are far from each other, then the frequency of recombination will be high. Correct? So in this case, we are trying to say that if distance between the genes, is high, what is it that is going to happen? The genes will exhibit a higher frequency of recombination, yes, of crossing over. Yes, if they are far, then they have a tendency to cross over very immediately. And if they are together, yes, if they are near to each other, they don't bother about crossing over. They will usually try and be linked together. Yes, so if the distance between the genes is low or less, if the distance is less, then what will happen? Then the frequency of crossover is less. That means they will stay together. So, linkage will be greater. Correct? The probability of linkage, the possibility of linkage, and the tendency to remain together will be higher. This is what was put forward by both Morgan and Castle in the year 1911 in their chromosome theory of linkage. This is what they had to say. Yes, we got to know the concept of linkage, but it was put forward in a confirmed manner in the form of a theory by both of these. It stated that the genes will always be linked, which are linked together, will always be present on the same chromosome. When they are present on the same chromosome, they will always lie in a linear fashion. They will always be present in a straight linear fashion. The genes will stay together except for the occasional event of crossing over. So, if there is crossing over, only then they will move away, or else they will always have a tendency to stick together. Then the strength of their linkage, yes, the amount of bonding, the tendency to remain together is inversely proportional to the distance between them. So, if they are present near to each other, they will always be linked. The strength of linkage is high. If they are away from each other, only then there is a possibility that crossing over may take place. This was all about the chromosome theory of linkage. Now, let's move ahead and learn about the various types of linkages and the arrangement of genes which you find in this phenomena of linkage, that is the arrangement of genes in the linkage pattern or in the linked groups in the upcoming lessons. Thank you.